Hey everyone, welcome to Kip TV. I am Kip, and I will save you my Elvis impersonation, but the king is in the house, and he is ready to rock and roll here on Process. We have two Iron teams from North America going at it. Let's meet the teams over on Blue. We have... I'm actually not sure. I guess this is Beatdown Brotherhood. Yes, we have Beatdown Brotherhood. And we have the Furnace Spy. Just Gunner is going to be Pyro. Digital Buddha is Medic. D Climax hashtag Team Stack is going to be Soldier. Karma is Heavy. Ender is Engineer. Super Rue is going to be Sniper, and Mars is Delma Man. Over on the right we have Team Spinal Tap. It's Salad Time is Soldier. RVB Ice is Demoman. Mr. Oddstire is Pyro. The Twins is Scout. Buck is going to be Sniper. Fitching is Medic. Caveman Jared is Engineer. Rainy is going to be Spy. Another Spy named Rainy. That's fun. Excuse me. And then Drag River 2 is going to be Heavy. So let's get to the action. No offense, Ender, but we don't really care too much about your rollout. Usually we are very much concerned about Demo Man, which I cannot fight any, so we're just going to go to the Twins rollout. We're taking a little bit of a long way here, and actually Red Team very slow getting out of spawn, so look at Mars. He's already right there on mid, so a rollout much better for the Blue Team. Blue right now only running 8 players, so I mean, that's Iron for you. You just play with whatever you can get. And Mars right now just sending a lot of spam towards the choke right there and getting Buck, so that spam helping out and taking down the Sniper threat. So his team can push into Intel right there, and looks like they're doing a good job. Subaru getting some nice headshot right there on Twins, and only 3 up right now for Spinal Tap. So the I'm gonna call them the Bros. Because they're Beatdown Brotherhood, but the Bros doing a nice job, and oh, Red Med gets caught out, and Fitching does go down, actually gets open-sighted right there by Subaru, and Bros doing everything right now, even though they don't have a full squad. They are rolling through. Digital Buddha, I'm just gonna call him Buddha, stayed alive, so he has this 100% Uber, and they have such the momentum and the Uber advantage pushing on to last right here. And if they don't get this, there's no justice in the world or something like that. But anyway, they'll easily capture this point in the first round very rapidly, quickly, fastly. Goes to Beatdown Brotherhood. Let's see what happened here on Red's rollout. Alright, so there's a problem. You have 2 of your jumping glasses not, looks like they're kind of AFK or something going on here. Caveman Jared is building level 3 at last, and I guess that's not a good sign. That usually means they have a given up hope of trying to be aggressive, and they're just going to turtle at last. And you really don't want to do that in your, it's just the second round. So I say bring out that mini. We also have the Scout running around with the Boston Bash, no, not the Boston Basher, the Sandman out. You really want to have that firepower from your Scout here at mid. So this mid fight not going great. Oh, and Super Rue getting a spotty shot right there on Fitching is going to kind of seal the deal for this Bro team. And Mars connecting with some stickies right there, take out Drag River 2. Yep, not going well at all right here for Spinal Tap, and basically, Brotherhood just has to stay alive, keep their... I mean, they don't even necessarily need to keep their med alive. It's nice. But yeah, like, so what is this Scout doing here? I understand this Iron and his Process, but Scouts can have so much fun on Process and getting flanks, picking off players that are really wounded. And you should just have that scattergun out and just shoot everything, because you never know when you're going to just get that last pick or that last few... yeah, points to take down the opposing. Anyway, we do have this level 3 sentry gun going down pretty easily right there as an Uber. It wasn't wrangled or anything like that. We'll see if Blue, yeah, pretty much able to take this out. Mars on there. And Karma already pushing into last right here. Only 3 up for Spinal Tap. And the Brotherhood has figured out the key to success on Process. Don't stop. Don't stop. Just keep going. And it is already 2-0. Brotherhood in the lead. Again, let's take a look at what's happening on red spawn right here. And it just doesn't seem like they are coordinated or aware that the match has started, which is very unfortunate. Looks like Caveman has gone back to that gunslinger, but he's a little late on that transition. And okay, we're gonna go look at the Brotherhood team. So, yeah, a lot of things that Spinal Tap isn't doing right. Let's focus on what Brotherhood's doing right. And I was saying, the key to success on process is don't stop. If you have that momentum, you have to carry it through to the last, because it's so easy to get stagnated and stale. Subaru has been getting some nice headshots. Let's get on his cam, because that's the second mid-fight. He's taken down the scout to a headshot. Gets a nice little pick right there on Drag River 2, the heavy, and he's going to rotate around to... No, he's just going to go through choke and see what he can't get. Gets a shot on his opposing sniper, but finishes off ice right there. Subaru is just going crazy right here with another headshot right there on Odd Steyer. 3 on his kill streak weapon, and we do have an Ubered sniper, which is the first Uber from a red team, so that's good. Not going to be able to take out that Ubered sniper, but he does get the Duretti as soon as the Uber fades. Oh no, Buck is going to win in that sniper duel. Meanwhile, though, Blue did keep their med alive as well, and they have this 100% Uber, so they're able to force that Uber out of red in a position that really they weren't able to do anything with. Karma's taking so much damage right here, and where was Buddha? Buddha did not pop on him. But we'll see if that's a mistake. Karma has been pretty essential in all of the pushes, but now we have somebody capping last anyway. It is going to be Ender. Ender does go down. There was an engine just dancing everywhere. In comes the blue Uber. Some nice sticks take down Drag River, so heavy out of the picture. And now it is 3-0. Brotherhood in the lead. We do play 2-5, but halftime is after 4. What's going on here for the red team? I hate to call out names, but Demoman, you have to be one of the first on your teams to mid, and he's like making breakfast back here. That's no good. Meanwhile, Mars has had some really nice rollouts, very impressive. He's putting up stickies, but really, I would say at this point, if it's 3-0, you just need to be aggressive. Forget the sticky traps, just put stickies in your opposing team's choke. We did see that the blue sniper from Brotherhood got another headshot on the opposing scout, so that's the third mid-fight in a row that the scout for Spinal Tap has gone down to a headshot. Finally, it looks like Red is woken up. Rainy getting a nice backstab in there. They did lose their med. Drag River going down right there. So maybe, I mean, this mid is going to go to them just because they're sticking in here when they lost their med, but Blue decided to fall back, play it a little more cautiously. They will have this Uber shortly, but we'll see as they try to push back here onto mid. Looks like Mars is getting some of his heals, but I wouldn't be surprised if Karma got that Uber. Where in fact did a Buddha go? Wait, the medic's name is Buddha and the heavy's name is Karma. That is hilarious. Anyway, here they come, and Karma is just rolling down. Uber has yet to be popped right here, so nice hold from Buddha. They have run into the opposing combo, so they will pop that Uber. Red med caught out. Oh, probably would have been better to run towards choke, but looks like Fishing will actually survive that. So nice job right there. His heavy survives as well, so they'll be able to get back to second to defend for this oncoming push out of Brotherhood, who no doubt will be very aggressive. And watch the nope, Karma actually going to fall back right there. I thought for sure he was going to go in. Running into a spy, though, of course, never good. Oh, red team holding intel right here, so being very aggressive, and looks like, oh no, they're gonna pop this Uber, and Blue's gonna be completely unaware, and they are popping that Uber. Buddha gets away for now. He's retreating and will get away, it looks like, yes. But Spinal Tap, with just their combo right there, not really doing a whole lot, and it looks like Drag River has his fists out. Is he out of ammo? Not exactly sure, but regardless, Spinal Tap able to take the points. for second, maybe. We'll see. Fern comes in with a nice backstab on your Drag River, take out that threat. So now Medic is healing the NG, who's back on those gunslingers. That's a good idea, but B, oh, Subaru takes down Fishy with a headshot. So he's had some really nice shots. Definitely, yeah, leading his team right now in the points category. We'll see if Rainy can bring his team a little bit of smiles right here because they have so much time on the point. But look at all the blue players on the point. So it's going to be very difficult. Red is pushing in there. You did see Ice get some stickies and take down just a gunner right there. Oh, Rainy not able to make that one happen. Karma turning around just in time. Again, what is this scout doing? Did he just get like a strange Sandman and wants to get all... It's just a bad idea. He's got the scatter gun out now, but only because he lost his baseball. But we'll see. He does. Oh my goodness. So Brotherhood does recuperate from whatever onslaught that was there at mid by Spinal Tap, and they will be able to hold on. It looks like they're pushing through right now. Through Sewers Intel. I think I may be getting these names mixed up, but I think this is Intel because there are computers right there, and I think this is Sewers because there are computers right there. Anyway, that's why I don't like the names computer or Intel and Sewers, because there are computers everywhere in process. Anyway. Brotherhood is pushing in, trying to make this happen. Mars actually taking quite a bit of self-damage right there, but that'll help his med heal a little bit faster. Buddha on to about 95%. He's actually falling back. No, heal up Mars, boy. And looks like he will get those heals, and the point will go to Brotherhood. Fitching has 100% Uber, though, so for the first time we are going to see an Uber exchange here at last. That is if Fishing can stay alive. He's occupying the lobby right now. Doesn't have any really heavy classes with him. He's going to push in. That's a horrible position for this red med. He's gonna pop that Uber on nobody. Really bad positioning right there. Needed to fall back, need to have a heavier class with him. Look at his heavy, his back here spun up on last, and popping this Uber when blue comes in is going to be essential, not to just protect lobby. But regardless, the Ubers are going to be even, so that's, I mean, that's not bad. Just could have been better, at least, for this Spinal Tap team. Just saw a gunner going down to a headshot. Buck getting some nice headshots right there. So let's get on the Buck cam, who is holding down lobby. Oh, can he get Buddha? He did. Buddha flying through midair, takes a body shot, and Buck is happy about that. So, wow. Spinal Tap is going to be able to push out of last right here for the first time. Remember, it was 3-0, or maybe I'm speaking too soon. I think Spinal Tap is going to be able to push out here. They have good presence. There's only 4 up right now for Brotherhood, and Brotherhood just doesn't really have the presence. They did get some of these respawns, but right now it looks like it's just D-Climax here on the point, and in comes the heavier classes for Spinal Tap. Although we do have the combo coming in for Brotherhood. We'll see what they can do. Soldier in on Red Med and pops that Uber. Fitching with a nice pop right there. Need to be aggressive with that Uber and get these lighter classes to cap on the point. The lighter classes really should have been on the point, and that Uber pushing back against this blue heavy who's actually going to get away alive. Even though he lost his med right there. So maybe a missed opportunity, but a nice comeback, moral victory at least for Spinal Tap, able to get out of last, and Buck a big part of that, obviously, with some nice snipes. Oh, in comes this spun up heavy, and Caveman Jarrett actually getting 2 Ks right there, Mars and the heavy. So Spinal Tap is waking up. They are yeah, waking up. Maybe their mid-fights aren't that great, but if they can survive an onslaught on last and push out of last, maybe this is their plan all along. Maybe we have underestimated the strategy of the festive crew. Which I have, which are amazing, because they're just so much fun. Anyway, let's check in on Rainy, who's got pretty much an open slate right here to take down Karma, as Karma is trying to protect second point right there for his team, but Spinal Tap going to take advantage of this. They have this 100% Uber, and they will be pushing into a blue Uber as well. Fern is not going to survive this at all. It was a good idea, but there's just way too much presence and some nice spy checking to really prevent that from happening. Blue Uber was already popped. Red is not completely in there yet, so blue med is kind of pushing mid, but this red Uber is going for the point. Oh, Fishing didn't see. Oh, it was Subaru who got the headshot right there. I thought it was the NG from behind who one shot. No, it was the sniper. These snipers have been very, very impressive. Subaru definitely could tell with the points reflecting that, but Buck, big part of his team's push out from last, that really has made this game a little bit more interesting, and by a little bit I mean a lot more interesting, because we are 3-0, and Buck right there taking down his Carnival. Let's get on the, well, see what Ender does here. As he is all alone. What is the NG strat? Yeah, you basically build a mini and then hopefully they'll target that as you try to run away. That did not happen there, but every NG's been in that position. So right now it looks like blue without an Uber or anything. They need to push out of here. Mars though got stuck in and got stuck on some stuckies. Stuck on some stuckies. Yes, stuckies. The latest in TF2. Oh, Rainy getting in there. Oh, he knew the entire team was in there. He decided to go for it and gets the big stab on Buddha. So that's going to buy his team a nice Uber advantage as they need to be pushing on to second right here soon. And that is exactly what they're doing right here. Got to watch out for behind you. Sometimes they get so focused on the point that they forget about what's behind them, and down goes Fishing, who's actually, I think, finished off by the NG right there. So, unfortunate push right there. Probably should have waited for an Uber or some bigger advantage than they had. But Blue wisely going to try to take advantage of the fact that their combo is down and push onto mid right here. Even though they don't have an advantage, they perceive that their player advantage was enough. Really need to keep their med alive, and it looks like they're being pretty careful about that. Buddha last to come out of... Oh, that's a spy. There we go. Rainy going down. By the way, I love that Rainy has an umbrella in his name. I don't know how to do that, but I want it. Buck taking down Karma right there. So, let's get on the Buck cam. Yeah. He's in choke right now, which is such a dominant position for snipers on this map. And, we'll see if he can help his team. Getting a nice shot right there on Subaru, and that's definitely going to help his team out. Then just taking down the sentry gun is like nobody's business. Does he have this one? Oh, yeah. That one's down. Buck, slayer of mini sentries. He is on the task. Buddha has his 100% Uber. Oh, man. Oh, that was a nice pick, Dragbreaker, but I was going to try to say that Karma took some damage with that, if you could call that damage out, but Karma right by now is already pretty healed up. We do have these Ubers ready to go, and they are exchange hostile. Red Pyre getting in there and I think forcing that Uber, so they're going to have to push out on mid and not in a great position. Red still has their Uber ready to go. If Fishing can survive, he's actually all alone, so he's going to have to run back, and this blue push may be more successful than I thought, as they're only 4 up right now for Spinal Tap, and they're taking a lot of positioning. Yeah, Fishing is out of there, and he's with 100% Uber, doesn't want to take any chances. Uh-oh, he's being hunted right now. Oh no! There goes his heavy. So where's Fishing with that 100% Uber is a key to this defense here on second. Looks like he will hook up with some of these heavier classes. His Doma Man, and of course having that Pyro with him will help defend the point. But it looks like the Onslaught has stopped for a minute right there. Oddstire? Mr. Oddstire. Doing some nice work. We're gonna stick on his cam because he has got a streak going on here, even though he doesn't have one of those fancy dancy weapons, but he has been doing some nice work, and we'll see what he continues to do right here, because he's very aggressive Pyro. He and his soldier right now just patrolling the flanks, trying to attract attention to them, because wherever their medic is, he has that 100% Uber, and so they want to make sure their med be able to pop that in a position they need to be in, and they do actually pop it, and positioned right in front of Fern, it looks like. Ice goes down to Fern, and then Subaru actually gets a headshot, first on Heavy and then on Twins. Oh, and Fern coming in and getting 2K, what? Fern is just everywhere and single-handedly saving the point right there for his team. Whereas he in points, he's not necessarily up there in points, but he's doing ridiculous amounts of work, as you could just see right there. So this is the time and now for blue to push in here and take a second point, which they have already had control of once. Some nice forward positioning right here from Karma. He's got those overheals. He's got to get that demo. Did finish off the demo. If he can finish off this pyro too, that'd be huge. But it took a lot of damage. We'll have to fall back. Where is Buddha is the question. He's going to have to eat a sandwich. A little bit of lack of communication right there to not hook up with his medic. But only 3 up right now for Spinal Tap. They are just getting these respawns, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult for the Brotherhood to get in there. I thought for a minute maybe Ender was going to get that Uber, but it looks like there's just some lack of communication going on right here. There 100% is up, and this really shouldn't be popped on like a secondary class. You really need your demo or your heavy to take in with this Uber, but it's just doesn't look like those players are up right now for Brotherhood. Finally, we do have the demo man up, and we should be seeing this push in soon. Oh, the pop is popped, and on whom is the question? Pyro, I guess, gets some of this. A medic for Red is just in the middle of this and somehow survives. There's absolute chaos on the point, and this is pretty much Iron in a nutshell. Although you get some of this in other leagues too, or other divisions. Red somehow defends the point, mostly because Blue was very uncoordinated in that attack. And yeah, the pop was not where they needed to be. Karma needed to be in that Uber push, and just not coordinated and organized to the best of their advantage. Meanwhile, Spinal Tap is going to take advantage of that and push out, easily taking second. Now trying to be super aggressive, continue that momentum, and take mid, running into the little NG that could, which is Ender, who is single-handedly defending it right now. He does go down, and that will be the end of it. There's a back gap going on, but who cares, is pretty much the attitude of Spinal Tap right now. As long as they have mid, they don't too much want to bother with that. The red Uber is popped to pretty much just keep everyone alive, keep fishing alive. Not a bad idea. Oh, and a really good onslaught right here. See if they can finish off the med, and Buck not able to shoot through fire and ash and get that shot. I was super impressed if he did get it. But still a good onslaught, keeping the pressure on, and Blue took Karma went down right there, and so did just a gunner. So those casualties, definitely good news for the Spinal Tap team. We'll see. Ender, what are you doing? Oh, we built an Uber. I have never seen that. You see the demo building Uber, the soldier building Uber, and most commonly the scout building Uber, but I've never seen the NG building Uber. That is really interesting. There's absolutely no reason why you shouldn't have that. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, the Uber was not popped in the position they wanted it to. In comes red Uber and just kind of mowing through everyone. Drag Racing needs to keep his medic alive throughout this excursion. We'll see if he can do it, but right now, oh man, Bitchin is just surrounded. Still alive. What? Finally he goes down. It's that mini sentry that takes him out, but still really impressive work staying alive. Nice dodging. And Drag River is alive. He's gonna need a sandwich or something because he's only down 120 health, but he's gonna join up with his friends, and that is second boy going to Spinal Tap. So Spinal Tap in the hunt for their first round win. Is that a pyro I see? Yeah, what are you doing, Oddstire? I mean, Mr. Oddstire. They've spotted him out. He's trying to go for some fancy bat cap, a pyro bat cap. I don't think I've ever seen that. Maybe I have seen that. Actually, I have seen it on Greenery. It was amazing. So you never know. Didn't work right there. Good awareness to take him out. Ice is just throwing some spam in there, trying to take down anyone he can. But really the action is with the combo and the heavy who's just spun up. Drag River taking down Mars right there, and there's not a whole lot left alive for this Brotherhood team. Spinal Tap taking advantage of that and getting in there, and they will cap and take their first round. So what was a roll has now been stopped. Let's take a look at this red team's rollout again. Have they woken up? Is there anybody still left in spawn? It's just the NG. Yeah, a little bit of problems with these jumping classes and their rollouts, but process is tough. But as you can see, blue team getting there early, and that's been the story of this match so far. So Brotherhood trying to keep it up. Again, we have the scout with the Sandman out, and I just don't understand. Maybe it's an iron meta thing that I just don't get. Anyway, Drag River being super aggressive right here on the opposing combo and does take down the heavy. Looking pretty good. Fitching is, I would say, oh, who just went down? That was Buddha who just went down right there. That's what I was going to say. I would say go after Buddha. But Buck went ahead and got that headshot on him. Subaru taking him down in return. So just exchange of snipers right here. And this is one of those mid fights that's a lot more interesting than the first couple. Oh, don't hide behind the rock. Oh no, he's out of ammo. He's got to bring out the Gru. Oh my god, he gets the... Burn, not able to connect right there, and that is so frustrating as a spy. You get so excited when you hear that click, 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 and the heavy doesn't have any ammo, but then when you just can't connect, it's so frustrating. Oh my god, that's the worst. But that is super, super good news for Spinal Tap's combo, and they should be pushing out soon, I would imagine. They have the super advantage, and they're pretty aggressive. And remember, this entire time, Brotherhood has been playing with only 8 people, so they've consistently had a player advantage, although at one time they only had 8 up. But yeah, oh no, Fern gets a double backstab again, taking down the 1-2 punch, fishing a Drag River out of the picture. What? That is a mood killer. Fern, again, doesn't show it in points, but he's just superb on this map. He's gonna get caught out right there, but you saw him. You saw what he did right there. Jeez. Let's get some sniper action right here. As Spinal Tap able to kind of recover from that hugely embarrassing loss of their combo at mid by 1 spy, to come back here, take the point, and continue pushing forward. They're gonna put some pressure here on seconds. Let's take it on the twins. Yeah, and he's just not a very aggressive scout, so I mean, that's fine. That's one way to play. Just very careful. Doesn't want to mess up his hair. I don't know. I'm sure he has lovely hair. But now with the rest of his team putting pressure on there, not exactly engaging yet. Digital Buddha did get finished off, so no medic for blue. So this would be a good time to get in there for Spinal Tap. They do have 87% Uber, so they don't want to lose their med, so they're just going to hang out for a couple more seconds to get that 100% up, and then make their assault onto second right here. Meanwhile, the entire blue team knows that they are there, so this would be the time to send Fern in to try to get another 1-2 medic heavy stab, but Fern is down. And so we will see this Uber incoming and pop right there. Blue Soldier trying to make it happen a little bit earlier than they wanted, but pretty good pop right there, and taking out some of these important classes. Again, with the heavy Uber, you should probably push in a little bit more and take this positioning. But Fern on the point with the 1-2 punch. Another, but doesn't matter because then we had the back cap. What? What? Onstar finally gets his back cap. That's hilarious. So we are 3-2. Do you guys remember when it was 3-0 and that was a complete roll? Yeah, it seemed like just yesterday. Wow, that's crazy. Look at Mars though. It's super impressive rollout for Iron Heavy. Not heavy. He's not a heavy at all. For Iron Demo Man, just there, and there's just nobody else. He's like, you guys want to come out and do stuff? Oh man, Buddha going down to a body shot. Oh, Super Brew retaliates, take down Drag River, but Red Med is still alive. So that's huge right here. Or is it? Look at the aggression out of Brotherhood. They don't really need their medic, it seems like. They're just going to continue to be aggressive right here. Buddha is respawned. We'll see, though, if Spinal Tap takes advantage of the fact there is no heals, and a Buck getting Mars, and just Ender, the little NG that could. He is standing right in front of a mini sentry. He is not going to survive this. How is he? Okay, finally he goes down right there. But yeah, so Spinal Tap coming back, and let Blue capture the point, let them get their hopes up, and then expertly dashed them, if you will. So taking back the point, and now with this Uber advantage in a very nice position. Yeah, I'm not sure how that plan was going to go for you, Caveman Jared. That's about how I play. Just run into places. If there's somebody there, you run out. That's how I usually play Process Engineer. Process Engineer is so boring, by the way. Anyway, we'll see what this red combo is going to bring. We have this dual battles of sewers right here, and then also the Uber is going towards the point, which Blue has finally realized, like, oh, we should get to the point, but Fishing gets finished off right there. Oh man, Climax with the jump on him, takes him out. That's an Uber drop. The heavy medic with that 100% Uber was on the point and didn't realize that the entirety of the blue team knew that that they were coming for them. That is crazy. So that's going to buy Buddha an advantage, and we have yet to see an Uber pop this round. Have both meds... Yeah, I think both meds have died before they've gotten those Ubers off. Anyway, Brotherhood will be able to... push back onto mid, and now looking to take a second. They have really hurt right now, and actually Buddha taking a lot of damage right there too, and has to pop his Uber, and that is not what they wanted. But it's Salad Time coming in there, just causing chaos and doing his job. Because now Blue, without this 100% Uber, not looking in a great position here to push on to second. Oh man, it's like Fishing wanted to be backstabbed. Did anybody else get that feeling that Fishing's like, oh Fern, here, maybe this would be a better angle for you to backstab me. But of course it's easy to say when we know where the spy is. Speaking of spies, that's end of 30 minutes right there. Alright, so we will go to the second round. We are 3-2. The Brotherhood is in the lead, but Spinal Tap senses the end or something. Don't go anywhere! So we are back with the second half. Of course, there's a timer, which I never checked because the action was so intense. But 30 minutes for each half. So the 30 minutes for the first one is out. We're starting the second half, so whoever gets 5 round wins first, or whoever is at the lead after 29 more minutes. Let's check on the Super... He just loves headshotting that Scout. That's 4th time I've seen, I think. You can't Girardi a mini sentry. I've tried, but yeah. Anyway, nice mid-fight coming out here from both sides, actually, but it looks like it's going to be Brotherhood that will take the point first, or at least they have a ton of time right there. We did switch colors, so Brotherhood is in red, Spinal Tap is in blue right now. And yeah, despite the fact that not many players are going down, it is a very intense fight right here. We do have the blue Uber popped. They got it first. But not really making a whole lot of leeway with this. When the heavy is spun up and shooting distant targets, it's not the best use of his power because he's not getting that positioning that he needs to get, and he's going so slow. Oh god, this is bad situation for blue Uber, or I mean for a blue combo, as red Uber was popped as well, and man, Ender just like a bad out of hell went after Fishing and got that med pick. So nice pick right there. That's going to buy his team an advantage in terms of medicine men, and they do have that midpoint. So looking like they really want to be aggressive here on to the second point, but gonna have to rethink because there's a cap going on. Who's that's Mr. Oddstire, the most audacious of all pyros. Not sure what I meant by audacious right there, but just the back cap king of pyros, I guess. Is another word. Just loves to get in there and just mess with people and take full advantage of the flanking opportunities that Process brings, especially to a class that you may not necessarily consider that sneaky, but Pyro definitely can do it. Meanwhile, that is not going to make a difference. He does try to go, or someone goes for that back up on second, or mid again, but not going to make a difference as Brotherhood has this 100% Uber. They easily capture second right here. Oh no, Blue Med is caught out and so dead. Somehow Fitching is still alive, but it doesn't really matter. What matters is on the point, and there goes the capture. So it is 4-2. Brotherhood in the lead. B-Bro, if you will. The Beatdown Brotherhood. if you also will. Let's get in. I want to get more of Subaru. Is that supposed to be like Subaru? This person's on my friends list, but I'm not completely sure who it is. That's what happens when you have over 500 friends. Let's see if he's gonna go for the. No, actually, thought he's gonna go for the same angle on that scout, but blue team just not here at mid, so he's gonna continue moving up right here. Finally encounters the entire blue team at choke right here. We do have a nice coincided bomb and spy pick going on. Fitching goes down. Not sure if that was completely coordinated, but whatever, it was beautiful. Heavy was so concerned with the bombing soldier, he did not look behind him, and the spy was able to take down the med. He is on his own right now, and I'm not sure why he's not being focused, because Drag River really should not be alive, but red team isn't being as aggressive as they could be. Brotherhood kind of scattered. They do have this Uber, and now they're being attacked by a spy. They're going to pop that Uber and clear off the point, but this is a really weird mid-fight going on right here. We'll see if Brotherhood can recuperate, because they really should be winning this, and it looks like they have everything going on. Karma is pushing forward. They don't have mid yet, but leave that to the lighter classes, I guess. We saw an NG right here, but Karma is not spun up, not ready for that engagement. His medic goes down though. No, that can't happen. Oh, lack of communication right there. As soon as he heard that, he should have been like, okay, in comms, you gotta save your medic. Okay, there's I hear spun up. Heavy, get out of here. I'm not spun up, so therefore it is not me. Anyway, there's got to be shorter ways you can say that in comms. We're gonna watch Fern Cam right here as he's just dancing circles around this demo, and a medic still alive, and having a little bit too much fun here on seconds as his team is going for one more cap that will take them to the victorious champions of this process map. Fern not gonna survive that. Yeah. That was a good spot check-in right there by Drag River. I was gonna say Drag Racing, but Drag Racing makes too much sense. Drag River, however, is completely sensical. I don't know. Anyway, we do have a little pause time as Salad Time taking out Digital Buddha. Why were they there? They're at a severe Uber disadvantage, yet they're still trying to push in right here, and it looks like Karma's going to try to do this on his own. It's not going to happen. There's a ×3 on mid, and yeah, if you are a heavy trying to back cap, you should just be constantly spun up right there. Yeah, so he doesn't get that, not too surprising, but Drag River, the heavy on the other team getting the cap. These heavies they lose their meds and they don't know what to do, so they go cap points, I guess, which is amusing. I mean, why not? Why not? But Brotherhood will easily take that back. Now Subaru is not gonna have an easy time with this scout. It's a lot harder when you're not zoomed in right on his head. See, it's easy when you're zoomed in and you find somebody's head. It's Salad Time going out immediately. He knows that. What about what happens when you take on a pyro? Oh, you just body shot them. No big deal. No big deal, says Subaru. Let's check out his score. Yep. Ooh, leading his team again in this here half. We're just gonna stick on his camera. Just because I feel bad for not knowing who he is. Oh, he's gonna run into a level 3 sentry gun. Caveman Jared bringing up the big guns, literally. I'm gonna have to watch out for his back. We do have a spy in on this action. At least we'll be able to call that out. Was one hit away from saving that dispenser, but whatever. Yeah, there he goes. Run that Southern Hospitality. That's why you run it, to get them bleeding shots on that spy. So a nice use of the level 3 sentry gun right there. We'll see how it affects this hold as red team with this 100% Uber is coming in. No, dude, but Buddha goes down. What happened? Just look at all the carnage and flaming bodies. What? That was looking like it was going to be a story made, picture perfect push right there for red, because they had this full Uber advantage going on to second, but got caught out. Demo Man, I think, got some pills in there to take down Buddha. So all is quiet now as we're waiting for these respawns. and those Ubers. So let's take a look at Caveman. What? Why did you just do that? Where is Buck that he was able to get that headshot? And he gets Ender as... What? I'm so confused. But anyway, Subaru getting some more headshots right there. These snipers. Okay, there we go. So that's where Subaru was. Buck is under the point. So it's Subaru who got, of course, obviously, the pick on the blue medic. So Subaru got Caveman Jared in there. So let's what is he? Did he just went down? Damn. So he's obviously coordinating with somebody to open the gate or that door for him. Just having way too much fun. With that protection, was able to get all his shots off, so really nice work right there. Buck was going to try to do something fancy, but runs into a soldier. This sentry gun, R.I.P. sentry gun. Ouch. We do have the red Uber popped as they're trying to go under, and Ice taking a lot of damage. He's going to fall back right here, but Brotherhood looking very aggressive. Got to watch out for this spy, but at least they're aware of it. And only 4-3 up right now for Spinal Tap. One of them is still that spy who can be super, super annoying, but we'll see as they do get onto the point right here. A lot of spy checking going on. And spy, oh wow, Rainy somehow almost got to the med, but Subaru takes him out right there with a body shot. Now we have 40% Uber going into last with only a few players up though. Subaru takes down Fishing. I think I switched off his camera right as he did that, so I apologize. Subaru has just been doing amazing work. Gonna get some Girardi on that heavy right there and probably finish him off. Yeah, he has no fear. What? No, he goes down to Buck. Mid-air headshot. What? I'm telling you, these snipers are crazy. Anyway, Drag River does go down, but because of their delay, their hesitation, or their skillful... What? Ender, what are you doing right here? He's gonna get the... He's gonna get the sniper. He gets Buck. What? He just kind of walked in there and put down a mini sentry. He's not gonna be able to get... It's salad time, but his mini might do so. It's salad time, taking a bunch of damage, and he does go down right there. That mini's still going, and will finally get sapped. But hey, you got something right there. We do have the red Uber popped and really not doing too much right there. Trying to go for the sentry gun. Finally does take it out. Oh, Fishing going down to the Bushwhacker and red. Everybody's on the point right now. Anyone who can stop it from blue and respawning is trying to, but not going to be able to do so. And Brotherhood will take it 5-2. So there we go. What looked like it was going to be a roll turned out to be pretty darn close at some points. We're going to have a rock concert here in Red Spawn. So while we watch them rock it out, I want to thank Ender who sent this in. And yeah, so thank you Ender who sent them in, and whoever is Subaru. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And if you have a match you want to see casted, send it to TurboCop, because I am really, really overbooked with cast right now. So send it to TurboCopTF2@gmail.com. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a good day.